Hey, 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 and yeehaw! That's right, that's what Pat always says. Hey, welcome back to Making RV Memories. If you hadn't been with us for a while, if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure right down there somewhere, click on that subscription button. Hey, you can join our Making RV Memories family and follow along with us and keep up with all our videos. Just today I want to go over some of the biggest things you do not want to do. The biggest mistakes RVers make. I've made a bunch of them. How I've mostly put all this together from experience. Some of the big mistakes that RVers make, we all do them. I've done it for years. We've been campers, well, a long time, and I'm an old guy, you know that. So when you make a mistake, you sort of want to help somebody else and maybe they won't make the same mistake. So let's just say you're about to back in on your campsite. Yep, first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna pull up on your big empty campsite, big nice concrete one there too. Unhook from the camper, maybe do a few jacks down on the stabilizer part of it, and you're gonna pull out your shore cord and you're gonna hook it right in there. Hook it right in, turn the power on, and oh no, you don't wanna do that. You don't wanna do that, that's way too much. Gotta use a surge protector, don't you? You're not using a surge protector? On an earlier video I did, I went over all the surge protector and the goods and the bads and all the ones that are out on the market. Hey, let me go back. Let me show you that video again. Let me show you all the goods about having a surge protector. Hang on here. Breakers here. You got two 50 amp breakers. You got your 30 amp breaker. And then you got your little 20 amp breaker there for the 110 outlet. You can see the plugs there. That 4-prong plug there, that's your 50 amp plug. That's for the big campers. The little small 3-prong plug, that's for the 30 amp campers. And the little 110 plug, there's double there. If mama wants to come outside and curl her hair, or if you want to see the game out and bring your TV out or run some lights, just a 110 plug there. You can plug in just a standard extension cord. Always, hopefully your breaker is off when you get to the pedestal, but turn it off. Then you want to put your surge protector in and flip the breaker on before you hook your shore cord up, and let the surge protector sort of analyze the voltage coming through the pole. Then you can flip the breaker off, hook up your shore cord, and then flip the breaker back on, and then let your surge protector do its job. Now the one we use happens to be a progressive 50 amp surge protector. There are several on the market. They're all good. The Hughes Watchdog plug is a nice one. It's on the market there, and you can see that it's going to even hook up to your smartphone to give you some readouts. Camco makes one with some LED lights on it. The green, the yellow, and the red to let you know if you're green to go, yellow to be cautious, and red there's something wrong in the system you want to check out. And the surge guard, these three along with the progressive, all four of them are good surge protectors. Any kind of protector on there. You just want something in your system to, like I say, you don't know how many gigawatts are going to be hitting. When lightning hits the campground, boom! You don't want to fry all your electronics inside. If you got your cell phone hooked up, your laptop, anything in the camper that's hooked up and lightning comes through and you're not protected, zzz, oh yeah, it's gone. Gone. And that's what we say down south, from using protection for your camper. Like I say, you don't want to lose any of your electronics in the camper, so be safe. Get you a surge protector. Next thing, one of the biggest mistakes a lot of RVers make, I've done the same, want to winterize your camper. Yeah, I know. You probably live up north where it gets cold, and you probably do it every year. I just used some RV antifreeze. Didn't take 20 minutes. Me and Glenna would jump right in and winterize it. But now we're down south. We're on we're on the coast of South Carolina, and I probably don't have to winterize it. Yeah, oh yeah. We've already had some freezing weather down here, so any of the campers down here that's on the lots or in storage, I hope they were winterized. If not, wham wham. Let me show you here. When we were full-timers, well, we camped in the wintertime and it got freezing. You can see I just took me some heat tape, wrapped it right around my water hose there, put some pipe insulation on it. Kept my water from freezing. Plus I turned the heat on it because in that fifth wheel, it kept the heat blowing in my basement there. So it kept all my pipes warm under there too. I had some tank heaters I could turn on, but it's not hard to do. So if you are camping, and if you want a big campground, you can always leave some water dripping.
Always, if you really need to, you can always unhook your hose and roll it up and put it in your camper for the night and use it the next day. So quite a few things you can do to keep from having all those frozen pipes. Guarantee you, if you have a frozen pipe, it's going to be up underneath the bottom of the camper that you cannot get to easy. So, you just don't never worry about anything crazy. Always winterize it for the winter time. It's easy to blow it out in the springtime and you're ready to go. And the next one is leveling your camper. You know, there's two kinds of jacks on every camper. You got a stabilizer jack and you got a leveling jack. A lot of the new fifth wheels are putting these heavy duty jacks on them. They can actually level up the fifth wheel. I've seen a lot of motorhomes with wheels off the ground. And I got sort of curious about that. When we had our motorhome, our Class A, they were called the leveling jacks, but you know, I wanted to keep my motorhome level. If you try to get the wheels off the ground, some of the manufacturers says, yep, it's okay to do that. Put it on there and raise her up. Some of the manufacturers will say, those jacks aren't made to support all that weight. Plus, remember, when you raise that camper up and those wheels are off the ground, the only thing stabilizing the camper are those two jack stands. So you might get a little bit of wobble walking through it there. I never would do it. I always wanted to carry me some little wooden blocks and try to get the coach as level as I could before I let my jacks down. But even on a camper, you can see these jacks as scissor jacks on a standard travel trailer. Those are just stabilizer jacks. They're not made to level anything. You're supposed to get it level and then let those jacks down to sort of keep it steady when you're walking through. Just what they call stabilizer jacks. That's the two biggest differences. But you do want to keep your camper level. The water will flow the right way. Your fridge will work properly. Everything's got to be level. You don't want to be walking around in a crickleton. Easiest way to do it is either use your phone or just get you a little small level. I always was taught to put the level when you open the front door of your camper. Sort of put the level there. I put it on the top shelf in my fridge. Put it across the frame in the front where your LP tanks are, or up another frame on the bottom, just anywhere. You can get an idea front to rear, side to side. You want to try to get it as level as you can. You want to be going through the camper walking like John Wayne. So try to get it level and going to make a camping trip a whole lot more fun. And last, never leave your awning out. If you're going to go to bed at night and you're camped somewhere on the coast, even though the wind's not blowing, the wind's going to start blowing about 3 in the morning, I promise. If you're somewhere anywhere down south, it's going to come up. We were at a racetrack one day and we just left to go out to eat and come back, and the storm had blown through and tore up awnings and easy ups, and it was a mess. Takes about a minute to push those electric awnings and roll it right in for the night. If you're going out for a big seafood dinner and you're down on the coast somewhere, drop the straps, hit the button, roll it in. It's a whole lot easier than having a several $1,000 awning replaced. See this one, of course they didn't roll their awning in and a storm came up, and you see what damage it did. You don't want to be that guy when you come back from a seafood dinner. So always remember, you want to put those awnings in. I always put mine in every night. It takes about 30 seconds for the electric one. It takes about 3 minutes if it's a manual awning, so no trouble. You don't need an awning when you're in bed anyway, so not a biggie. Try to keep your awnings up. Hey, I want to thank you for watching. My name's Pat, along with my wife Glenna. We are making RV memories. We're having a blast making all these videos for you. Like I say, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscription button there. We would sure appreciate that. Try to get all the subscribers. I'm almost up to 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna have cake and ice cream when I get that far. Hit the like button if you like the video. Leave me a comment. Hey, leave me a comment and tell me if there's probably a few other things. I got a couple of videos we're gonna do on things you really shouldn't be doing. And coming up my next video, we're just about ready to go back part-time RVing. I don't have an RV. You know, we sold old Hillbilly Hilton III, so we're looking for old Hillbilly Hilton IV. Headed to an RV show, and I'll show you what we're looking for, and I'm going to have you help me pick out the camper for me and Glenna. Our next adventure. We've had pull trailers, we've had fifth wheels, we had a motorhome, so I'm not sure what's next. Oh, we had a pop-up too. Don't suggest a tent. No, we're not doing tents, but we're going to do a video from there. But shoot me a comment. Tell me what we maybe you could advise me on what our next one should be. But we sure did appreciate you watching the video. And as we'll always tell you, me and Glenna both, God bless you, everyone.